it's me Sushma. Today I am going to tell you how to concentrate on studies. Are you having trouble in concentration on your studies? Well, don't worry, it happens to the best of students. To concentrate on your studies, you may just need to shake up your study pattern. Study in a quieter place, free of outside distractions. Try a new technique or simply come up with a real effective study plan that allows your mind breaks as often as you need. Experiment until you find what works for you. With the right setup, concentrating should be easier. The first thing is make a timetable. If you have a long night of studying ahead of you, make a plan for the day. Aim for 30 to 60 minutes periods with 5 to 10 minutes break in between. Your brain needs the break to recharge. It's not laziness, it's letting your brain synthesize the information. Try to switch subject every hour or so to prevent yourself from getting bored and saturating your mind. Too much of one subject and your brain will start going on autopilot. And new subject will wake up your mind and your motivation. It can also help to plan specific each day for studying. That can help keep you from getting distracted because you won't have anything else competing to your attention during the time. And the second thing is set aside time to worry or think about others. Sometimes it's hard to study because the real world keeps creeping into your minds, good or bad. We feel like we don't have control over our thoughts, but we do. Tell yourself that you will think about the problem or that girl or boy when you are finished. You will feel a bit of solace knowing you will get to eventually, and when the time comes, the urge may have actually passed. If you start to feel your mind wander, stop it dead in its track. Take a second to shake it off and then resume with your material. You are the regulator of your thoughts. You started them and you can stop them too. Keep pen and paper beside you and write down everything that comes to your mind. During your study session, do or think about those things once you are having a pause. And the third thing is switch up. How can you learn? Let's say you just got done reading 20 pages of a textbook and the last thing you should do is jump into its 20 pages of the next textbook. Instead, do a quiz with some flashcards. Make a few cards to help you make a charts to help you remember those economic stats. Listen to those French tips. Do some studying that involves different skills and different sections of your brain. Point blank, you will be less bored. And it will be easier for your brain to process too. Switching up what skills you are using helps your brain process the information faster and hold on to it. The time will go faster and you will be remember it. Check and check. Try using mnemonics and mental imaginary to recall rules and formulas. For instance, in English you can use fanboys, for, and, nor, but or et so to remember coordinating conjunctions. And the fourth thing is to reward yourself. Sometimes we need a little pick-me-up to keep ourselves going. If the good grades are not enough to reward, create something else to keep you concentrated on your studies. Maybe some sweet treats and some nourishing time in front of TV, a shopping spree, a message or a nap. What would make more studying worth for you while reading? If possible, get your parents involved. Could they help supply up with inactive? Maybe getting better grades and could get you out of your least favorite choice, or could temporarily up your allowance. Ask them whether they are willing to help work out some time of reward plan. It never hurts to ask. And the fifth thing is backtrack if need be. Have you ever been handed a pile of paperwork and wanted to fill it out, but you just did not know what some of it meant? That can be what studying is like sometimes. And the fifth thing is backtrack if need be. Have you ever been handed a pile of paperwork and wanted to fill it out, but you just did not know what some of it meant. That can be what studying is like sometimes. Recognize when you need to go back and make it simpler. If you don't know the basics, don't try to tackle the content. Trace it out first. And the next thing, when a question comes up saying, what was George Washington's stance on Boston Tea Party? It will help to know who is George Washington in figure. Figure that out and then move on to the content at hand. And the sixth thing is, make studying more attractive. Teachers know it, but they will rarely say it. Reading can get boring, especially when it's in a topic you don't enjoy. To make your studying more effective and to make it easier to concentrate, use active reading techniques. This will keep your brain from wandering and make sure your grades stay top drawer. Here are few ideas. Ask yourself question, look away from the page and summarize out loud what you read. And the seventh thing is, make notes on the concept, characters, plots or even describe. Use a few words as possible and brief example to tell what you mean to say. Abbreviate the spellings of what you write in your notes. Note page numbers, titles and authors of books in case you need to refer to them again for a bibliography or another reason. Create a quiz as part of your note making as you read and use it later for checkup and a review. And the eighth thing is to get on the internet and then get right back off after you break your break. During your break, make your time online count. Get right on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Turn your phone on and check for answering them right then unless there is an emergency. It should be away from the TV, pets and anything else. That spells for an easy distraction. What's more, you want to comfy a chair and good lighting. There should be no strain on your back, neck, eyes. Pain is also a distraction. For example, do not study right in front of a TV. You will only do your homework when the advertisement comes. As we all know, you all do the same thing. And go to get a snip of TV or radio, only a quick break, exactly as if it is a few moments to go to get a drink of water or fresh air for a minute. And the ninth thing is, have everything you need to study. Your pencil, pen, highlighters and books should be within your reach so that you are not distracted while studying. Organize the area if needed be so the clutter does not clutter your mind. There should be no reason you have to get up interrupting you from being in the zone. And the 10th thing is, have a snack nearby. Try to keep it up something simple that you can repeat, like a few nuts, blueberries, strawberries, apple or bleak of piece of a dark chocolate bar. Keep water nearby too. Don't drink too much coffee, tea or any energy drinks. And the 11th thing is, write down your study goals. For just today, what do you want or need to get accomplished? What should you do to be able to walk away? That's all from me for now. And in the meantime, press subscribe button and most important thing is that bell icon. And don't forget to press thumbs up button if you like us to do some more videos. Thanks for watching.